GM fam, we are live with Value Vibes with your host Zircon and Matador and myself, Phil X Contreras, where we're going to talk about a lot of things in NFTs, or even if they are called NFTs by Doodle standards, or we're going to talk about the Bastards Mint, Oogy, and a lot more other stuff like the Clayno whale that so happened to buy a lot of Claynos and much more. What's up, Zircon? What's going on, man?
Everything's good, Phil. I love to see some traction again on the Solana ecosystem. We had a couple of mints going around. Yesterday we have the Bastards. Today we have Oogy and Wolf Capital. So there's a few mints to cover, as well as Claynos. I saw as well. I don't know if the whale is the one that bought one really expensive Clayno. I think it was sold by like 4.5K or something like that
Yeah.
yesterday. So I that was really surprising. I'm really surprised every single time I see one of those really expensive Claynos being sold because it's like wow, there's people really looking forward to buy these expensive
Yeah.
Claynos.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, Claynos. The one thing I just never thought I was hoping it was never gonna get to this point. It's like at 80 or 90
Yeah,
Solana right now,
yeah,
and I've been holding my Clayno, and I've never looked at the price, but now looking at the price, I'm like actually telling myself like, am I gonna sell? And I just never thought I was gonna say that, but
yeah.
I'm having that urge, man, and I don't want to because I want to be part of this whole run because I just so much things involved in like 3 years from now. But it's crazy how my
Yeah,
mentality is changing right now. So
yeah. But you have a crossroad here, and I get it because I was never in that point, but I hope someday I'm on this point where you know what to do because clients have been climbing like crazy, so eventually they will stop climbing and they will have to retrace a little bit, and that's when
yeah,
if you sell like really near to the top, you can actually re-enter and leave some extra Solana to buy something else, like right now. So you don't know what to do. But if what happened if we have like an ABC remain? Remember when ABC was at 1.23 and people
right,
start selling at like 10, 15, and then it started climbing like crazy to 50. Imagine this managed to get to I don't know 150 before retracing. We don't know that, and that's where you have to decide because I mean maybe you can afford buying a Clayno for 120 later, but I couldn't do it, and I would really blame myself if I would sell at like I don't know in a month from now we are checking out Claynos around 120 or 150 because I couldn't buy it.
yeah,
But I don't know, it's really tough, and hopefully I'm on that situation at some time, but you have to decide, you have to choose what to do with your Clayno.
yeah, yeah. Like my cousin, he was pretty smart. He bought a the God or two of them, I think, and he basically just said like he stopped like trading around and he just bought them. He found the project and he was like, screw it, I'm buying these, I'm leaving them, I'll look at them later on in 2 or 3 years. And I'm like, man, maybe I should probably think like that with these because I,
Yeah,
I really like this project. I'm just like, I should just not even think about the market. I should just like let it be.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just
What?
some some mental games. Buffett. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't even want to bring Buffett in here. It's that's but 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 yeah, it's just dude. Looking at so I want to talk about that whale, dude. That whale, man. I don't know if you saw it, but he basically bought like 200 or something Solana.
Wow.
Did you see that? I'm gonna try
That's
to find this
crazy.
link. Yeah, he bought like about oh, here we go. I got it right here. This guy, right, boom. Oh, here we go. Here's a screen. Thank you for follow my fellow dino cultists. You're probably looking for alpha on why I have 201 Claynos.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Peppa Pig
I
with
mean,
like
is this is this is this a Eve guy? I don't even know what this guy is. He kind of looks like it.
yeah, the PFP looks like a Degen Board Ape Yacht Club.
If you have a kid, you know George. Ah, dude, I know these guys because my kids, they're toddlers. They,
Yeah.
they used to watch this, and then that's it. Upstate. And then I
Wow,
love that alpha. I mean,
that
there's
was
so
mind
much
blowing.
meaning. Yeah. But I actually do think like behind the Peppa Pig, there's 1,000 words, and it's you know it's one of those things to where like my son, he looks at Claynos and he goes hard on them, 4-year-old, and he just
Yeah,
wants to draw them and all this stuff, and he doesn't care about any of these NFTs. He
yeah,
just
yeah.
likes these dinos, man.
I
But
really love dinos.
yeah, I got a record, actual video recording of him of actually like getting excited of these things. I'll probably put it on my Twitter one day.
Yeah, that
But
would be really good.
now, speaking of something else, I think we really have to get on with this one here because this one kind of just like I would say it's a little bit controversial.
Yeah,
Doodles basically came out with a statement. They said, "We're trying to go from a startup to a leading media franchise. We are no longer an NFT project." And if you don't know what Doodles are, Doodles, they're the Ethereum NFT project. These people created this nice, beautiful art, and they went crazy last year. And they're basically what many would consider a blue chip in this
yeah.
whole NFT world. So they basically said the more time, money, resources we invest in following the latest build in public trends that fuel speculation, the less we have to achieve our long term vision. We are not going to spend any resource appeasing those with financial motivations. We never have and never will. If we are going to focus on energy on any group of people, it will absolutely be our most loyal collectors. What do you think of this?
It's really hard because I mean, I get their point, but NFTs and crypto is strictly related to money. So I don't know how to say it. It's like running a bank and pretending people to not be worried about money. I mean, your clients not to be worried about money. I get the point, but we're talking money here. It's not like people buy NFTs because just because they like them. Most of the people buy NFTs because of speculation or because they really want to give some extra value to to the art. But we're not talking about people buying art pieces just because they like the art. I mean, at least most of them. But I get the point.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying. I think there's some valid points. I I personally felt like it came off wrong. It seems
Yeah,
like they were trying. It felt like a 19-year-old. I'm not 19. A kid wrote that. It felt like someone didn't actually took this, copyrighted it to the right direction. It
yeah.
felt like it was a stab. If
You
look,
know, you know
look,
what? It reminds me a little bit of when Frank first mentioned the Ethereum bridge. Like
like
the message is right. The way he transmitted is wrong.
uh yeah. So yeah, like Doodle, it kind of felt like that way. Like you kind of saw the intentions and the way it was said. I really felt like, dude, we're in a bear market. There's a lot of people are holding their bags, and it basically it felt like they said, "Screw you guys."
Yeah.
it
Oh,
just,
you you
it
invested a
just
lot of money. Oh, so sorry. So sorry for
screw
you.
all of you. Like, and like that's how they built their brand was off these people. And so
Yeah.
it's like it also felt like this way. It felt like they're trying to basically the way I feel like it felt like Disney company saying to their shareholders, "Screw you." Like we're focused on our brand. Screw you who are investing in our brand. Like, it just or trading our
Yeah.
brand. It's just that's how it felt like. There was no copyright. Just the way that's. I'm gonna pull it up again. But again, I understood what they said,
Yeah.
and I think a lot of people kind of agree with me. Weirdly enough, like I thought I was the only one that felt this way, but I think there's people that do not like the way this was said. It almost felt like they also said like we don't need OpenSea, we don't need these marketplaces. We're just a private brand. Like, all right, if that's what it's gonna be, I don't know. I just feel like they don't realize what made them.
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah, there's a few things. That on one hand, yeah, on the other hand as well, they forget the type of market where they are into because I mean, I don't know a single guy that is trading NFTs that do it just because of the art. Not a single guy. Every single person at least that I know has traded NFTs with some financial motive behind. You can like art. We always discuss art because that's like the first thing you see from an NFT is how it's presented, the art, the concept, whatever. But behind that, we always talk about supply. We always talk about the price. We always talk about how we value a product. So if you talked about how you are gonna just you're removing yourself from the market, that's what you're doing with this move. At least from how they present it. You are just saying, okay, we don't need to trade any. We don't need to trade anymore the NFTs. The NFT is gonna be a JPEG, and we're gonna give value somewhere else, but not through the marketplace.
Yeah, like I even think this sentence was like, okay, this is where I get it. Like the more time we invest in the following latest building bulk trend, the fuel speculation, the less we have to. I get it. Like there's speculation, NFTs, this,
Yeah,
that. They want to focus on the brand. It's this sentence that kind of just threw it all off. It's just
yeah.
it doesn't make sense, man. I even think they shouldn't even said anything. We're in a bears of the bear markets.
Yeah.
I mean, why even bring the topic up? Shut up. Like,
I mean,
just build
we've
your brand.
yeah. I mean, we've seen it before. Projects that do this exact same thing without saying anything.
This is a trend.
And
This is a trend. I feel like they're doing it. Someone else is doing it. I don't know. I think it's a trend.
yeah, it's how could I call it? It's being extremely honest, violently honest, I would say. You are being too honest. You don't have to be dishonest. People don't need this kind of honesty on your side. People don't need to you to tell them we're not going to we're going to build the brand and we'll stop thinking about financial tokenomics. Don't say it. Just keep it to yourself. And if people wonder about it, you can make a statement later on when you have everything already planned or already like working and not just like this. I think this is really bad managed by themselves.
Yeah, I feel like everyone should just sell their NFTs and let them build their brand. Just go for it. Just yeah, just build your company. Uh, make your merchandise. Make an LLC and
Yeah.
do your QuickBooks bookkeeping. Do your chart of accounts. Get your expenses, your profit margins. It sounds like a Web 2 kind of world, and then go IPO if that's what you want to do. That's what it sounds like. But uh, but yeah. Anyways, there's more to talk about. What's going on, King Leo? GM, man. What's happening, man? Dude, this guy, he's a legend, man. He's a legend. So
Yeah.
hey, King Leo, if you have a Twitter, let us know, man. Just shoot it out. We'll definitely look for you. I think I did follow him. Honestly, I think I did see him on Twitter.
Wow.
But yeah,
I was just checking the actual volume for Doodles, and the average min and the average price it dropped like crazy.
but which
Like
one?
for Doodles.
Oh yeah, no
Yeah, they
way.
dropped from like they were at like last week they were sitting at 5.3 Ethereum and they're sitting right now at less than 4 Ethereum, 3.9.
Well, I mean, they said they want to kind of, in a way, they said they want to remove themselves from the marketplace.
So
So there you go. There you go. Boom. Okay. So
yeah,
3.79. I mean, not
yeah,
bad. Not bad. Man, we also got, speaking about like prices, we got the bastards that came in. This
yeah,
this this project, I did not expect it to hit that high.
yeah,
It went all the way up to like 9 Sol. I mean, what do you think happened there? And did you
yeah.
think that it was gonna hit that high?
I thought it was
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
bring it up.
higher actually. I'm a little bit disappointed because it happened what I was afraid it could happen. That it happens most of the time. That is poor management from the launchpad. Tayo took like really long
Oh,
to release the NFTs, and when you've missed on that point, it's I mean they did really well. I don't want to say it was a disaster, but I without any complications, if Tayo did their part properly, I think they would have hit it like around 25 to maybe 30 and Solana, because they were really hyped, and they sold 80,000 tickets. That's a lot of tickets. That's a lot of money that came into the Tayo ecosystem. And I don't know if they how they split the revenue from the fees, but they printed a lot of money with the mint, and they didn't manage properly the reveal, no, the airdrop for the NFTs. They took really long, and market opened like at 2 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning for most of the countries. So it happened what I was afraid would happen. That is, this one they delayed it too much, and they did a good job with the price. But if they had no complications, I think they would have at least touched 25 Solana.
really? And yeah, like right here it says from Soulport Tom, a new node got nuked. Funds are escrow for pushing new RPC node now. Uh,
Yeah.
if yeah, I guess you probably could be right because for me it was surprising it hit 10 soul. I was thinking that this was gonna be like a 5 soul mint, but
No, no. Uh,
seeing at
but I would
10
say
and then with
why. I read one monkey. I love when monkeys like this appear on my timeline. I was checking Twitter, and all of a sudden, a monkey appeared making an analysis on the bastards, and with he made a whole thread about talking about the statistics and how many people were interested on the actual project, and he said that the bastards would reach at least 17 soul just because of the statistics. And I was like, holy, and we're talking about numbers. We're not even in the mint. And once that he said he missed the number. He said he thought maybe 300,000 tickets were gonna be sell. It was a third of that, 18,000. 80,000, but nonetheless, it was really, really good. And that's why I was so hyped about this. And when they missed with the node and everything, I was like, oh my God, this is not going to be as good as I expected.
man, that's some good stuff right there. Yeah, these monkeys sometimes, man, they just throw some crazy alpha out there. And speaking about monkeys, I mean, I know we're talking about the bastards, but there's one monkey that I think we need to talk about. He changed his PFP. Big news, big news.
Really?
This is probably one of the biggest news out there. I guess you haven't seen it yet. Have you
No, no,
seen
no.
Have you seen the Catalina whales and where they're at right now?
No, no, didn't check them. Let me see.
Check them out. And then guess who changed their PFP to the Catalina whales? And if you can guess in the comment below, uh, we'll probably what should we do? Should we send like some? I think I should send maybe like 0.10 soul if they guess it on the comments before you do.
Here, let's see. Catalina Whales. No, this is not
This,
the.
remember, there's Catalina Whales, one of the first projects in 2021 that drew a lot of attention in Solana Twitter, made almost every influencer change to a Catalina whale, but there was this
Oh,
one specific
yeah.
one that really threw names, and he came back.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
I'm gonna say it now. Actually,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna show it. I'm gonna show it, and this is gonna surprise you. All right, here we go. Boom.
Oh, I
Yeah.
haven't seen this, and I follow Big Brain.
He's a Catalina whale now. He's a Catalina whale.
But he's
He
been a holder for a while, right?
Yeah, he's been a huge holder, but he always had a monkey as he
Yeah.
actually had a Catalina whales as PFP, I believe, in 2021. But he's been holding his monkey for a while. He changed it up. When he changed it up, it jumped 30%.
Yeah,
That's
I'm seeing a 900% increase in magic items in the 24 hours. So
Magic.
I wanna really check this.
As
Let me
always,
see.
never be the exit liquidity on
No,
the
no, no.
pump.
Wow, they pump like crazy. From 22 to 20 to almost 30. So what? What the
Yeah, this
hell?
this oh yeah. Here it is, man.
That's insane.
It just jumped.
Yeah,
And it's still going. That's the thing. It's still going.
yeah,
So and you know, Soul Big Brain, he usually keeps his PFP for a long time.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
but the one thing he did say is my plan is to switch up my PFP every so often. So, it could possibly change at any point.
yeah.
But as far as the monkeys, I mean, what do you think is happening? I mean, do you think this is gonna hurt the ecosystem by this huge PFP change?
I don't think so. I see monkeys like they are a really established brand already, and it's like when I'll make like some sort of reference when your kids grow up and you just let them be. I think the Solana monkey business are at that point where they don't need that much of like exposure anymore. They have already built like a really solid product and DAO, and they don't need like, even though it helps that all these influencers rock their PFPs, but they don't need it anymore, in my opinion. So I don't think it's gonna hurt. It's like just letting them be and keep working by themselves without the actual help of the exposure. But I
Yeah.
don't think I think it's gonna be even better for the ecosystem because because it's gonna be giving some spotlight to other projects or NFTs that are working hard and maybe are not getting as much of attention as monkeys.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Soul Big Brain, he helps out the whole ecosystem.
Yeah,
So in a way, it's a really great move because you're really trying to bring the spirits of all these different projects up by switching your PFP at this current time frame, this bear market, and the monkeys, they can do it things on their own now. They got it handled right now. So
yeah,
it's great. It's great. So we also have the Oogies that came out with basically what I asked this before. I don't know if you want to do it, man, but I really want to do this. I think we should really do this. It's the hot fish challenge. I'm telling you, if we do the hot fish challenge live, we're gonna be putting our stamp on Oogie for a while before Oogie became a mint. Imagine doing the shoey, one of the first ones to do a shoey before shoeys became shoeys. You know?
yeah. I get it.
Or or do you think this is dumb?
Nah, no. I mean, I wasn't against it, but it's really hard for me because it's like 10 in the morning right now. So I'm not in the mood of eating of eating
I-
hot fish.
it's
If it was like near near lunchtime, I wouldn't argue on doing it. I love
well,
spice and I like fish. So
I get your point. I mean, it's 11 p.m. right here. It's not enticing for me to to shove a hot number 10 spicy fish in my mouth before I sleep. So I totally get it. But I think we need to do this. We
yeah, we
gotta
can
we
do it.
gotta do this maybe this Thursday. Maybe King Leo can join us on it too.
Yeah, we could do it. I could just get some sushi pieces and do it with that.
Yeah. All right, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Now, we got something else. Speaking about Oogie, man, this I still think this is gonna surpass what you call the bastards. It's
Bastards.
just the way this thing is being built up. I think this thing could hit 20 soul.
Yeah. My expectations with this are way higher than with the bastards. It might be my first NFT on Sol. Wow, that's a really nice way to start the journey on Solana. King Leo. I'm just reading the comments. He said Oogy is gonna be his first NFT mint.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. That's definitely gonna be a journey. Starting
Yeah.
off with that one. Um, but hopefully you don't buy it at its highest pump. If it's at 20, I wouldn't buy it.
Nah.
just that's just me. If it hits 20, hopefully I can mint it. So, but yeah, I mean, I guess you would call this probably the biggest right now for this year.
Yeah. At least for what we have, I don't see any. I don't see any really really good mints on the horizon right now. The good mints I had on my papers were the Bastards, Oogy, and well Wolf Capital before seeing some stuff that I didn't like. Not much about the project by itself, just about statistics. I really look into numbers before buying anything or before thinking of minting a project at all. And even though the art is on point, I didn't really like the statistics they have behind. So I would say
Yeah,
Oogie and the Bastards are the top mints for at least for now. We'll see if we have any surprise.
I think the bastards are gonna go back to probably 5 Solana, 4 Solana. Uh,
Yeah,
I think Oogi's gonna probably hold itself around probably maybe 15, 10, 15 range after their
yeah,
FOMO mint price. It's almost like an IPO. It goes up,
yeah.
does its thing, hype, and then it goes back to its actual valuation price.
What I want to see that I haven't seen. Well, I don't think the Bastards are gonna do it either. But do you remember how Claynosaurz brings something completely unique that wasn't really seen? Because we've seen 3D art on Solana, but not the way Claynosaurz did it. I want to see which project is gonna be the next one to bring something really unique on their PFP to Solana. I'm really, really hyped about that, and I want to see which project's gonna do that. Which project's gonna be kind of like Clayno to being unique on the ecosystem.
Yeah. Yeah. That's an interesting question. I think I would maybe Oogie, man. Maybe Oogie.
It could be.
I don't want to hype it too much because like, you say something and it goes completely wrong. That has but what was the last time that happened? I think uh I think it was probably Knittables when they came out. That was,
Yeah,
that was a
yeah,
huge flunk.
yeah. But
But
they. I think they minted on the wrong time frame. They had a few things. The Oogie and the Bastards catch that really a good spot to mint during this week
yeah.
with good analysis on the CPI. A pump on crypto in general, Solana pumping to like 21. So it was a really really good point to just mint. But yeah, it could be. I want to see how they manage to, because I've seen the sneak peeks but haven't seen really how it's gonna be the art on Oogies. I want to see
Yeah.
how it really looks.
Man, I can so their website actually just came out.
Yeah.
I think it came out today actually. I haven't even seen it yet. And I'm opening it right now. This is what it actually looks like right here.
Oh.
Um a medium time ago in the galaxy far, far away. And what else? Okay, so we scroll down. A journey into Oasis looks pretty cool. And then made Oogie once again boogie together as one. Okay, that's cool. So they got the I guess you got this Cleopatra ancient Egypt look with it as well.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. And then you got the Oogie brand behind it. I mean it's cool.
Yeah.
Um
It's really at the god style of NFT in terms of the art. It really reminds me of the gods.
yeah. Um yeah, I would say a little bit, yeah. It does feel like that. I'm gonna close this out because I played that video and now it's kind of taking over my bandwidth, my CPU. But I
But
like
yeah.
so we have Oogie coming out. I think that's the last one. I don't see anything else besides this. If there's anyone else,
Mm,
let us know. That's gonna be as
n-
crazy or near.
no, no, I haven't seen much. At least in the near future, because we have Waste Accord, but it doesn't have. Waste had delayed the actual min. I don't know if he already announced something. And other than that, I don't have much more projects on the near future. I'm just checking on my Discord servers to see if I find anything at all.
We do
But I
have
don't
one. I almost forgot that you actually mentioned.
really.
uh, yeah, it's Wolf Capital,
Oh, Wolf
right?
Capital,
Oh,
yeah.
that one did mint. That one did mint.
No, no, no.
It,
They
or did not.
you
Okay.
know what happened on the 14th? It was the pre-sale. They started the pre-sale 2 days ago, and that's what worries me about them. They didn't they didn't sell out. They were they aren't even near to sell out the pre-sale, and I think selling out a pre-sale is like really important if you wanna have a successful mint, because that shows interest on the people you have already in.
Yeah.
And if you and they have 5K people whitelisted, and I think 1K of the pre-sale remaining yet today, and today they are minting. So I don't think much people are gonna buy. So I don't know. I'm worried about that statistics. Haven't seen much movement on their Discord announcements as well. I wouldn't buy it, to be fairly honest.
You know what's crazy is I just seen this tweet right here
Yeah,
from Mark Coulter. Mint pod coming ASAP in 14 hours. So usually when the project comes on the Mark Coulter podcast, they
yeah.
tend to do quite well. Um, so I guess we'll see how this performs after this podcast. So that's something to keep an eye on.
It could
So
be. Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
it could be to where they probably could mint, and then if the Mark Poster Pocket hasn't came out yet and it's minted and it's at a price, I would probably, just my opinion, maybe buy into it, and then when the podcast comes out,
yeah,
then sell it.
yeah, yeah.
But we don't even know
The
how it's gonna be uploaded. So
the well known buy the rumor, sell the news. So with the announcement.
the good old Tesla strategy. So yeah, I mean, overall, I mean that's basically like everything that has happened here. I mean, we did have some upcoming sneak peeks from actually Clayno game coming out, but we already talked about the pump that it's had. Octo Gaming doing its thing. I do think that they're probably gonna one day do their own thing. I mean, they have this I guess OTK drop, but I don't know if they're gonna have an
Yeah,
NFT collection. But they're coming bigger as a company into this whole Solana ecosystem. So something to watch out for.
yeah.
So you got any last words for the people?
No, I will be looking forward to see if there's anything out because no, usually when we arrive this kind of time on the meta, when we have nothing to mint, like in the near future, we start seeing like the first hints on projects like Oogy or the Bastards that appear out of nowhere, and that you don't have much information. So I'm gonna be looking forward to Twitter and check my Twitter feed in case there's something new that it's being built, because I don't buy it that we don't have anything at all like for the next month. I mean, there's probably projects that are gonna mint, but I'm talking about really, really good projects. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna be looking forward to Twitter to see if I can find anything at all, because we must be missing something.
right. Yeah, that's all. That's basically all I'm looking forward to is Oogie right now. Oogie, seeing where that goes, and yeah, like what you said, something's probably gonna pop out at some point. There
Yeah.
are NFTs that are currently dying. There's like we had a little bit green now. Now it's all red from the last time we talked. It was all green,
Oh, Alpha
and
Pharaohs dropped from 10. Finally.
yeah,
Finally
yeah,
happened.
they finally dropped. I think Soul Investor's
Yeah.
probably happy because he probably will pick
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
up.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, and then just many projects that I'm probably gonna look at now and see where what I can buy in here. But
Yeah.
overall, good stuff. And to the watcher, I mean, thank you for watching as always. I mean, including you, King Leo. Shout out to you. We have a lot of things coming up as well. Next Tuesday, Thursday, we go live 8:30 in the 8:30 around 8:30 Eastern time, somewhere there. And make sure you mint that like button, keeps us going. And follow us, our Twitters below as well. You have Zircon, Soul, and Phil X Contreras. And holy snacks and peace.
Something dropped.